came across this poem by an unknown author that I'd like to share with you. And what this poem does, it draws our attention to your ministry of love. What is your love supposed to do? How is your love supposed to impact others? Listen to this as I read these words. How can you lead to Christ your boy unless Christ's method you employ? There's just one thing that you can do. It's let that boy see Christ in you. He's talking to fathers there, obviously. Have you a husband fond and true, a wife who's blind to all but you? If each would win the other one, that life must speak of God's dear Son. What is the message of your life? There is but one successful plan by which to win a fellow man. Have you a neighbor, old or new? Just let that man see Christ in you. The church that hopes to win the lost must pay the one unchanging cost. She must compel the world to see in her the Christ of Calvary. Think about that. Let me repeat that last phrase. The church that hopes to win the lost must pay the one unchanging cost. She must compel the world to see in her the Christ of Calvary. Think about those words. Do you want to have the greatest impact on your wife or your husband or your children or your neighbor or your extended family or your coworkers? Let them see Jesus in you by the way that you obey the one you claim to love. John 13:35, Jesus goes on to say, by this kind of love is what he's saying, shall all men know that you are my disciples if you have love one to another.